The Pittsburgh Steelers get big news ahead of Week 11 with the Cleveland Browns as they are expected to activate tight end Pat Freiermuth to the roster from injured reserve. Pat Freiermuth hasn't played since Week 4 when he initially suffered the hamstring injury. He returned in Week 7, suffered a setback in practice. Talked to him this week. He was straight up. He said, hey, look it, I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm just going to say that, yeah, I'm feeling good, but we will see what happens by game day. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers feel like he's ready to go. He was listed as questionable coming into the weekend. He is now set to play. Shouldn't have really any holdback with the offense, although I still expect Connor Hayward and Darnell Washington to be worked into the mix. The Pittsburgh Steelers actually have not one but two open roster spots right now, and therefore they don't have to make a corresponding move to bring Pat back to the 53-man roster. They could let it rock as is. They're also expected to sign Michael Walker to their 53-man roster today, which means that their 53 will be filled. That's what they're looking at in Cleveland. I mean, big news all around for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You got to remember that even if Pat hasn't had the craziest season and has obviously dealt with some injuries, he is still second on the team in receiving touchdowns to this point in the year with 2. He's got 8 receptions for 53 yards. Should have some impact, but really, this is big because Kenny Pickett needs all the help he could possibly get to start to find some traction and grow as an NFL quarterback. And everybody says it, and they will continue to say it for the rest of time. A struggling quarterback's best friend, an inexperienced quarterback's best friend, is always a reliable tight end. Pat Freiermuth is as reliable as it comes as a receiving option in the Pittsburgh Steelers. They get a major boost for Week 11 and moving forward. Like I said, anticipate plenty of Connor Hayward still. Anticipate Darnell Washington as a run blocker, maybe a pass blocker at times. And who knows, maybe he catches another touch or another catch for back-to-back weeks, which would be huge for those pushing for the third-round rookie. Big move for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Expect plenty more today as Michael Walker, he is expected to sign to the 53-man roster. The team is also anticipating signing or elevating Tariq Carpenter and Trenton Thompson from the practice squad for the game. And, well, there's some news that a Miles Jack return is in the works, and that could happen by the end of the day. Some other ones maybe to be on the outlook for. Keanu Neal headed to IR. Don't have confirmation on that, but have heard some rumbles that it is in the talks. They are considering it as an option. We'll see what happens, but don't expect the Pittsburgh Steelers to be done yet. Still, they start off with a banger. Pat Freiermuth back for Cleveland.